Oh, hi everybody. Rodney here. Hey, I thought I'd try really hard to make a decent video of what I do when you call me or text me requesting a cord or two or more of firewood, what I go through to bring that to you. And I'll try and make it as detailed as possible. It's not all that easy. I've gained a whole new respect for these people that are putting these really super high quality videos on YouTube because of all the work that they go through, moving cameras and such. And I only have one camera, so I'll do the best I can for you. Thank you and have a good day. This dirty little machine that you see here, this is a John Deere 30G excavator. And I use it to pick up the logs in which I load my deck, my in-feed deck on my processor. It allows me to do my work. I no way could do this work as easily as I do if I didn't have this piece of equipment and that piece of equipment. Totally changed the way I do things. Let's get busy. I realized that the way I load my logs up on my in-feed for my wood processor seems to be slow, but it's the only way I can do this with 1,000-pound logs. The length of logs that I'm loading on this piece of equipment right now are approximately 18 to 20 feet long. And it takes about 4 minutes to run them through the processor. every time I'm loading logs on my processor, I'm always thinking, well, how many more logs do I need to make a half a cord or even a full cord? It took me about 10 minutes maybe to load 1 cord of wood, perhaps a little bit more. I couldn't do that without that machine. This is a 38 horsepower Kohler twin cylinder engine that it needs to operate this machine efficiently. When I purchased this machine, I checked out several different models and different brands, and I chose this particular Typhoon machine because of the safety cage that must be in place down before anything will operate on this machine. It has saved my face from a block or two periodically from shooting at me. Fir firewood logs, when they get a little bit dry, the bark tends to fall off of it real easily, and it gets mixed up in the nice, perfect firewood, so I like to try to remove it when I can. Adjusting my conveyor so that the firewood drops into my truck at the right location and the right height. A lot of the trees in the background that you see, many of them are dead but yet standing, and some of them are leaning dangerously, and so the property owner requested that I remove them before they fall and hurt someone. So I have approximately 30 trees to remove, but haven't done so yet. Sometimes if I get the log a little bit too close to the machine itself, I have to make some minor adjustments so that the log, when it falls down into the chute, it won't hit my machine. Right here I'm simply removing loose bark so that it doesn't end up at my customer's home. Removing the loose bark is taking me a little bit longer than I really wanted to spend, but it's well worth it when I can deliver a clean load of wood and the customers are so happy. Part of the genius of this Typhoon 480 machine is the sound that the saw makes when it comes down to cut the block. You can go worldwide and hear the exact same sound on all RCA pieces of equipment such as this. Simply making some minor adjustments of my conveyor as to the way the wood drops into the back of my truck. Time for another log. With this machine, I'm able to process a complete log, which is about 22 feet long, in about less than 3 minutes. It's time to go make some adjustments of the firewood on the back of my truck. Thank you for watching. This is what I'm looking at as I look through this protective grate, and the saw comes down, cuts the block, and it drops down into the cutting chamber. This wonderful machine has the ability to forward the log, cut the block, and send it through the cutting knives without me hardly even thinking about it. It works so quickly. It works faster than I can think sometimes. This conveyor that comes standard on this particular machine is a 13.5 feet collapsible. It took me approximately 15 more minutes after I stopped this video to finish this full cord of fir wood. this machine truly is very, very fast. God bless everyone, and thank you so much for watching.